Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Tactics Ogre. Last time we left off, we made it to Chapter 3, and stuff immediately hit the fan, so I think I'm going to scout and then we'll see what we want to do with our party. I have a few things that I want to try that I've been kind of ruminating on. I saw that and I was like, oh my god, it's Zoppin. And I was like, no, Zoppin's dead. I was like, how did this bastard? Okay, but no, we're good, we're fine. Alrighty, so it's just a bunch of dorks. This seems like a pretty generic little fight here. We got a Terror Knight, some clay golems and stuff. 2 Terror Knights actually. Wizards, enchantresses, archers. Okay, so nothing too wild. Alrighty, this should be a pretty quick battle then. Just let me check what they got here and adjust my equipment. Alrighty, I've adjusted my party a little bit, so one of the things that was mentioned was there's really no point in putting multiple elements on people. My logic was you want to have as much like type coverage as you possibly can, because that's usually the case for other games, but here we really just want to be using the magic that leans into our element, so I've adjusted everyone's magic for that. There are cases where you would want to use like light magic if you're fighting undead or something like that, but that's really it. I put Instill Air on Sistina here and everything, so that's good. I put Petra Burst on you instead of the MP Draining thing, because the MP Draining thing kind of sucked. And then, yeah, other than that, I didn't really change much. Our armor needs to definitely be based around Slash and Pierce. So we kind of got everyone set up for that. Although the chainmail, nah, we'll keep the chainmail on because it's +1. I think we'll be fine either way. I don't think it's a very big deal. But everyone's on like their crush weapons and stuff as best as I can have them on their crush weapons. That is. So yeah, let's go ahead and get in here, set up our party. I didn't actually put everyone down here, so I've got to do that really quickly. But this doesn't take too long, luckily. Alrighty, this should be a pretty easy fight to start the new chapter off on. There we go. And I can deploy one more character. Yeah, I really need to find someone else to be putting down here besides, like, Molossus here. But, sure, Molossus, get in here. I don't really have anyone else, so... I mean, I like... The other characters are fine, but I don't need, like, 2 Terror Knights. There's no beasts right now, so it's whatever. Surpasses. I like using my dragon. We need, like, one more unique character to have in the party here. Wouldn't mind an orc.
There you are, Denim. I was beginning to think you'd gone to ground a corpse.
Yeah, do you know how many headhunters have come after me, friend? A lot of them look very similar to you.
My thanks for holding on to the head of yours till I could come claim it.
Man, you'd think after some point they'd realize, you know, there's a lot of really good headhunters that went after this person and didn't make it. But no, they're just like, ah, no, yeah, it'll be me. I'll do it. I'm the one. I'm the chosen one. Don't you do it. Okay, good. Thank you. I want that for myself. All right, Molossus, get in there. We can kind of just run in here and go crazy. I don't see much reason to hold back here. Sure, hit the burn. That was a very slow throw. Weird. Full of swims. I always love these kind of maps because oh, I was like, why is everything so slow? That's why everything's so slow. Because the fast forward had gotten turned off. I've gotten so used to that at this point. Yeah, not really a whole bunch for you to do. Yeah, alrighty, in turn. RSL, if only I could get you up into like a really high position, just like Canopus is. But yeah, Instill Air, I put that on you because since we don't need that other type of magic, it just seems good. Let's remind ourselves what this actually does. Air damage added to weapon attacks and air resistance increased. I see. Alrighty, well that's useful. So, cool. Just extra damage on our attacks and all that jazz. Seems pretty good to me. Okay. Just gotta slowly move everyone out here. And we should be good. I do like the Rune Fencer class, although I am interested in potentially changing you to something else once I get another option. Ow. That's my face. Please don't do that to my face. Alright, Amalia, you get in there. Someone did mention that fairies could be rogues as well before, you know, we lost the ability to recruit rogues in this version of the game for some reason. I don't actually know the reason for it, I just know that it happens. And a lot of people aren't happy about it because they're like, I love rogues! Alright, Bayan. We're gonna go ahead and get you in here. I'm also realizing I don't feel like magic is, that strong in this game. Specifically, like, elemental magic. Like, it has its uses. It can punch through, you know, like, the defense of, golems and stuff like that, but I mostly feel like a lot of magic is just using, like, the debuff spells and stuff. Less so than using the actual, elemental magic. You can't do as much damage with it. So that's an interesting difference. You do not have Spell Strike. You do have Air Touch, though. I mean, I don't think there's really a good enough chance for you to actually hit with that to bother, so just do that. Yeah. But yeah, maybe there'll be a class later, or maybe, you know, once we get, like, access to spell books or something, we'll be able to do a little bit more with, like, actual magical damage. But for the most part, I mean, it seems fine. It does more damage than, like, RSL does to some units sometimes. I guess I'm just spoiled by the big numbers that, like, Uhuk and stuff throw out. But it feels a little underwhelming. It's probably also a bit that I'm used to, like, tactics magic, which, you know, can be incredibly devastating in the right hands. Whereas, most of the numbers don't get higher than, like, 200 here for magic that I've seen. Okay. Can't really reach you with anything. I can't deadshot some poor idiot. Or I could Boon of Swiftness myself. Yeah, let's just deadshot somebody. Eat it, Gidole. Now your air reverse. Ow, my face. So many physical ups, my god. They're spawning all over the place. Here you go, Denim. Enjoy that. Okay, Denim, finally your turn again. Go ahead and get that physical up. There's so many of these popping up around us here. Boom. Boom. Fortunately, we didn't get our stun, but that's fine. Okay. Well, the best thing for you to do is definitely move, like, right here. And then you can hit Gilda. Alright, Canopus, you, though. Could you fly? Yes. Get right over there. Start taking out these, poor defenseless mages. Yes. Alright, Amalia, so you have the poison on you. I haven't really given poison a fair shake. I feel like I want to give this a shot, so... Let's see here. Oh, you have incredibly low chances to actually hit. Because you don't get Spell Strike, that's right. Or, if you do get it, then I don't have it on you right now. Well, I'm just gonna have to hope, Ethan here is charmed. Nope. Yeah, because you don't have Spell Strike on you. That would be better on, like, you or, Bayan. How unfortunate. I really do want that crit up. I mean, you're not going to do any damage to this stupid thing anyway. And you don't have enough for a Fearful Impact, so, yeah. If you could have inflicted a status effect, I would have done it, but... Fortunately, you cannot. Alrighty. Uhuk, you can go ahead and get in, though. Actually, I want to line you up to get that, physical damage up. Bonk. You think Uhuk cares? Uhuk doesn't care. I don't know why I'm turning you into Kuno from, Disco Elysium. True Strike fades. 87% on that. Yeah. It doesn't feel like there's a whole lot of points. Like, magic is okay. I'm just not as crazy about it as I thought I would be. Just mages in general. It's definitely more about the debuffs in this game, which are fun in a different way. I'm just used to big numbers from, you know, actual elemental magic. Yep, Crimson Flame, come to my hands. There you go. Okay, Donalto. You definitely need to be healing up our friend Bay in here. That looks good to me. Beautiful, beautiful. Molossus. You definitely move right there. And let's see, I could Toxic Breath both of you. Yeah, let's do that. That's good damage. Do you have enough for? Yes, you do. Beautiful. Actually, well, we'll save that for Uhuk. You can go over here and get the crit. So, Heart Crusher on Emmerich here. Devastating. Love it. Owie. Stop shooting my fairy. My fairy did nothing to you. Jerk. Eagle Eye. Oh yeah, and something else someone mentioned is, like, that effect, for example, would make, like, the bonus effect of the charm from your, blowpipe, like, 100% accurate. So, that's cool. Let's get the crit up. For you. I want Uhuk to have that, other thing there. Can hit you, can't hit you, can hit you. Bye-bye. Beautiful. Now it is Sistina's turn. So, Ruination? Or just a regular stab? Definitely a Ruination. You're very tanky. There we go. I do quite like the Rune Fencer class, just because it's nice having the option to use magic or use a physical attack like that. It's very, very neat. And, yeah, we don't need to frighten you, you're already frightened. Kablooey. Wonderful. There we go, we got the Meditate off. Yeah, it seems like it's gonna be hard to ever get, like, Poison Cloud to reliably land with you. So, yeah, maybe debuffs aren't your forte. Unfortunately. You try to charm someone again, but... no, I think it's better just to either heal... yeah, heal yourself. You're pretty low. I was gonna say heal or, just shoot some magic. Tremendous shot, who are you shooting? Oh! That hurt. Please don't do that. You don't really have a good shot on anyone. Yeah. You get Dark, or Dolblunt? No. The Dark Weight's the one that comes from, like, the sky, so I was like, oh yeah, we can use that. No. You could grab one of these physical ups. Wouldn't mind, ooh, or this crit up. Yeah, I get the crit up. And then you can shoot, the boss. Never mind. No, you don't actually have a shot on the boss. Which means you don't have a shot on anyone, really. Okay. I mean, I could destroy that wine cask, but there's a very high chance that they just grab the cards, so... not doing that. Let's see, Uhuk, you just, finish off Emmerich here. And then run and go get your... mind card? Damn it, there's a chance that you're just gonna take it if I don't just walk onto it right now. Because that is you, right? Yes. Yeah, I mean, you're probably just gonna take it. Just grab it, Uhuk, even though it's not useful on you whatsoever. But I don't know what comes in the future. Maybe you'll want mines. Yeah, I was about to say, you're about to kill my friend, aren't you? Sorry, Bane, you really got picked on this time. It's fine though, I don't think the fight's gonna take much longer here. I think we're pretty good. So, yep, that's fine. Molasses, go ahead and get some more physical damage up. And yeah, Boulder Ivan back there. Enjoy your MP restore. And you are going to get ruinated again. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, yeah, not too difficult of a battle. I know that's saying a lot considering one of my characters got incapacitated, but... Steel Stance! Oh yeah, I still have this on you. Forgot about that. You have a physical up, right? And a crit. Yeah, get in there. Kablooey. Kablooey. We're really not getting Benumb to go off, are we? Not much. Vulcan Lance. Yeah, sure. Bluey. Good stuff. RSL, you can grab a physical up. Beautiful. You're probably gonna get wrecked by that Berserker when they walk in, though. That's just enough to kill you. Wonderful. Ooh, another card. Oh! Don't hurt Uhuk like that. Okay, well there's my Sanguine thing. We just used that on that pincer attack. Bluey. There we are. And can Fearful Impact. Do you have pincer attack on? Because it can. Yeah, you don't have pincer attack on. That's good. Okay. Yeah, I forgot. I kept it off you so I could have Rampart Aura. Well, that's good. So we don't have to worry about doing the same thing we just did with Uhuk. Fire Reverse Fades. Let's see here. I mean, I could just get right here and shoot you idiots. I do have crit up. I wouldn't mind getting some more, but... Let's see, can I shoot you from, like, right here? I can. And then, yeah, and then I could go run and get that, Pierce Limb to ground. There we go. Now I'll go grab this physical up. Beautiful. Thanks to the Magic Leaf. Ooh. I can't afford the better heal for our friend Uhuk here. And I can't really major heal you without... Yeah, you know what, let's just do it right there. So we don't heal them, and we can at least get the health down. Alright, what is this card? A Void card. Oh, I mean, that seems like a good call for you. And Deadshot... Can't really reach anyone. Just, Boon of Swiftness yourself, then. Beautiful. Well, I can definitely see why people would, like the Rogue class, since that one little, like, flying Umbra that we saw had, like, an ability that just made you quickened. Like, randomly. I'm not sure if that was unique to that class, or that, like, race, or if that was unique to that, or, like, the Rogue class, because... God, if you can just randomly get quickened, that would be amazing. Ooh, get up here. Tyrant's Mace this idiot. Bonk. Beautiful. If you hadn't had your Sanguine Assault consumed... Of course, that's just for physical damage, so that wouldn't have helped, really. Malia... Lance... Can't reach, so just heal up instead. There you go. We should look in the shop for more, like, debuffs and stuff like that. Because, it could be very, very useful. Because, yeah, the debuffs don't seem to be super useful on you. Yeah, see, that's a little bit better for Water Tiger. Now that we're actually leaning into Denim's element here. There we go. Owie. It would have its uses, at least. So... More physical up for RSL. Can't reach you, so... Yeah, let's take out Azab there. Wonderful. And tremendous shot we'll use next round.
Not bad at all. I can see how Zapan fell to that blade.
No, Zapan didn't fall to mine.
Zapan? What if I told you it was not I who took his life?
Then I'd call you a poor liar. Not that it much matters. A man has little need of revenge before a prize so sweet. The price on your head's encouragement enough.
You're not going to make it through this, friend. Have you taken a peek at the battlefield? Breath of Lunarum. Never actually seen someone do the yell for Ice Prison before, I don't think. So, that's neat. Hello. 1 damage. Dead shot it is. Yeah, see, magic is useful for this, like, just being able to punch through heavy defenses like that. But, you just don't get those big numbers as much. So it's useful, it's versatile, but it's not, you don't get the big rush from the big number like you do with Uhuk when a Berserk and Sanguine Assault are going. And bop. Can you get the breach? There we go, beautiful. And my dragon's on its way too with 4 buff cards, so you better watch yourself. Oh wait, yeah, wait, whoops. Go back a turn. Yeah, I could have totally hit you as well. There we go. Munch. Beautiful. Alrighty. I was distracted by my cat. My cat's over here doing something weird. I don't know what he's doing. Okay. So, Uhuk, not really much for you to do. Just grab an item. Sure. Sandstone's mark. Meditates, and there's not really much for you to do. We just gotta slowly kill this enemy now. RSL, if I do a tremendous shot with you, you might be able to really mess this boss up. God, even with the breach, the physical up, and the tremendous shot, and a crit, you still only could do that much. It's heavily armored units, they're annoying. Bang. Bang.
No wonder the front had their hands full with you lot.
Bye, Gannon. I don't know why it's so hard for Link. It was super easy for me. Master Sword must not be all it's cracked up to be. Thunder Flare 2, 2 more circlets, some Baldur stuff. Another Magus Robe, Avalanche, Crystallis Ore. That sounds interesting. And we got Ice Charm, Fire Charm. Win with an Archer in the battle party. Yay! And now we can level everyone up. Yeah, and those enemies were like way higher level than most of my party, too. So, that's pretty cool. Skills and finishing moves, what did we get? Okay, so Fulkert has the finishing move now. Uhuk got something. Donalto got something. Molossus got something. Ooh, okay, we got some interesting things to check out here. I'm ready. Shops have new items in stock, so we're gonna be doing that for sure. Okay, so what new stuff did we get here? You didn't get anything. You got Constitution level 2. You didn't get anything. You didn't get anything. Aha, you got HP up and Dispel a Shadow. Yeah, so nothing really interesting on you. I could put Concentration on you if I got rid of like Rampart Aura. But I don't know. And then yeah, you got Sonic Blade, of course. You didn't really get anything super interesting besides Insight level 2. You got Absolution, negate the effect of Condemn, allowing resurrections to be carried out once more. Condemn. I'm guessing Condemn is like, if someone with Condemn dies, they can't be resurrected? Oh, that's insane. That sounds spooky. Okay. Well, we'll keep that in mind. You got Risk Management. Redirect all damage taken by the target to friendly units within 2 tiles until next turn. don't know how much I like that. That could be useful in, like, if I had Denim as a berserker. But I don't know. This feels weird because you also want to run in and use berserk, but then this redirects all damage to friendly units. So you want to be alone, but also, I mean, I guess it's two different ways you can build a berserker, basically. I was hoping to be more excited by that, but sadly we are not. Molossus, what'd you get? Vortex Breath. A medium-range attack that deals slashing air damage to multiple targets caught in the path of the vortex. Has a chance to inflict misstep. And yeah, this one does dark damage. This one does... yeah, and this is medium range. It does cost more MP though. Yeah, so this is just the better version of that. Okay. Interesting. I mean, we'll probably put that on. Even though it is more expensive in the MP department. Well, thank you, Molossus. I could still change your class if I wanted. I want to make you like a Flame Dragon, Arc Dragon. Dragon well versed in the ways of light, serves as a heavy unit. Its scales reduce damage taken. Ooh, wait. But this increases your stats. I do like the idea of turning you into this. Ooh. This gives you Lava Step. Arc Dragon. Make you an Arc Dragon. I like the idea of a light elemental dragon. Also, you look cooler. Look at you. Oh, you look cool. Light damage to multiple targets. Light averse on all enemy units within range. Also grants light touch to friendly units. Ooh, that's interesting. Special skills to hit with 100% accuracy. Yep. Light damage to multiple targets with a blast of hollowed breath. Has a chance to inflict spoil spell. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Yeah, I like that. And luminous resonance. Honestly, luminous resonance over that, maybe. So you can just weaken enemies to light magic. That seems cool for you. Alrighty. Yeah, I like the idea of an Arc Dragon. Cool. Alright, well, I think that was most of the new stuff, so let's hit up the Warren Report, and then we'll hit up the shop. So, yeah. Karitanai annexed. Duke Ronway of the Wallister Resistance has met with Galgastani leaders to negotiate the dissolution of the army and the formal handover of Karitanai. This signals the end of the Kingdom of Galgastan, established by Hierophant Balbados. Galgastani join resistance! Former Galgastani soldiers are flocking to the Wallister Resistance. Many of them long to end the war that has stretched out for more than 2 years, and they are eager to prove their mettle against the Bakram armies. Large number of refugees fled Rime for neighboring regions when the Bakram invaded. Those who had taken up in Fidok have started to make their way home. The Bakram claim the restoral of public order in Rime is to thank for this. The refugees state their poor treatment at the hands of the people of Fidok has forced them to leave. Ah. So people of Fidok are mean to the refugees. Interesting. Mount Weobury in the Burnham Massif has erupted for the first time in 60 years. The blast shook the land for miles, but tremors have now subsided. Though the Valerian Isles are volcanic, Mount Hadon on Bamhamuba was the only known active volcano until now. Interesting. I actually heard that there's a volcano in, I think, Hawaii that's getting ready to erupt now. I don't think anyone's in danger, but it's a volcanic eruption, which is always scary. Karitanai Keep captured. Remnants of the Galgastani army have captured Karitanai Keep from the Wallister Resistance. The assault was led by High Commander Zabos, a close aide of the late Hierophant Balbados, who played a key role in the Blood War and is wanted for crimes committed against the peoples of Valeria. The Karitanai has been annexed, but the keep has been captured by remnants of the the Galgastani army. Interesting. Lancelot. Yep. He was garrisoned in Rime when the Bakram invaded. Though he fought well, he was overcome by superior numbers. He has not been seen or heard from since. Well, I'm sure you're still alive, Lancelot. Warren. He was garrisoned in Rime when the Bakram invaded. Though he fought well, he was overcome. He's not been seen or heard from. Garrison and Rhyme and the Balkan invaded. He was overcome with superior numbers. Since then, he has not been seen or heard from. He's a man of few words. Women hoping to be wooed by the handsome warrior have been less disappointed. Yeah. Gildus. Garrison and Rhyme. Since then, he's not been heard from. And Zappen. He took Cashua hostage and fled to Almorca Castle, but met a tragic end through Vice's betrayal. And the Dark Knight Martin, a Loslorian commander from Gallius, seat of the Holy Ludician Empire, and member of their most elite strike force. He is known for his cunning swordplay. He will stop at nothing to achieve victory, living by the motto, "It always comes to blood." Though his words lack grace, he wields the blade with great finesse. He was one of the Dark Knights who attacked Goliath. Together with Sir Barbas, he also took part in the sacking of Rhyme, where he clashed steel with Sir Gildus. A Loslorian commander hailing from Balmouth on the borderlands of Lotus, and member of their most elite strike force. He is a giant of a man, and the most bloodthirsty of the 7 Loslorian commanders. Yeah, as we've seen, you kind of did what you wanted to do just so you could go fight. He was put on trial for beating a superior to death, but was saved from execution by Lancelot Tartarus. He led the Bakram forces invading Rhyme and battled the Holy Knight Lancelot there. He was also among the Dark Knights who attacked Goliath a year ago. Okay, yeah, and then we got a bunch of these to look at. Loslorian commander from Gallius, seat of the Holy Ludician Empire, member of the most elite strike force, and twin brother to Dame Ozma. He's an expert swordsman, receiving top honors from the Xenem Officers Academy. After serving as commander of 3 regiments of the Gannon division for a number of years, he was assigned to the Dark Knights. His sadistic nature is evident in his actions on the field of battle and in his questioning of prisoners. Ew. Ozma Moglatius, a Loslorian commander from Gallius, seat of the Holy Ludician Empire. She is of the noble house Glacius, renowned for their founding role in the Gallius Guild of Magi, Ministers of Magic and Lotus. Twin sister to the Dark Knight Oz, she wields both spell and blade with equal skill. Intimidating. Okay, and then there's 2 more down here. A Gargastani who once led the Knights of Gargastan, he served under Barbados, hunting down the Hierophant's enemies at home and suppressing the Wallister. Though an arrogant man, his bravery in battle cannot be doubted. His manner is rough and his words direct, but his concern for his men and countrymen is second to none. Fearsome commander, he is nonetheless admired as a staunch and steadfast ally. After the Hierophant's death, he continued to launch strikes together with other Gargastani remnants. He captured Kryptonite Keep from the Resistance and is now barricaded inside. Okay, so yeah, you're the one we just heard about. So, yep, leader of the Gargastani Resistance. Wallister, who once served with the Resistance, so sad I couldn't recruit you. She was a spiritualist from the village of Vanan near the border of Almorca, contacting the dead to pass on messages to their kin. Regardless of whether her talents were genuine, Ramados brought peace to many grieving loved ones. Her husband died at an early age, and the compassion she learned as a mother raising a young boy on her own no doubt helped her fill the part well. She lived in Vanam with her son's family, but all her kin were slain when the village was sacked in the early days of the war. She then joined the Wallister Resistance as a spellbinder, specializing in offensive magic. She was killed in battle when Denim arrived at Almorca Castle to free Cashua, who had been kidnapped by Zappen. And a Wallister served no host, paid dues to no order, and forged his own way through the world with his good sword hand. Earned his name as a mercenary on the battlefield, but abandoned mercenary life after an altercation with his employer, which left the latter grievously wounded. He then took up calling as a masterless headhunter, an old acquaintance of the mercenary Zapan. Called the Violet Death by other mercenaries on account of the hazy purple dye used in the finest clothing. While this may seem an unfitting moniker for a base, crude man like Gannon, the name can be traced back to a claim he once made while deep in his cups, that he was the bastard child of a noble house. Yeah, because purple is the color of nobility. No one believed him, of course, but it was good for a laugh. He fell in battle while attempting to claim the bounty on Denim Pavel's head in Port Ashton. So you're a bastard. Alrighty. Well then, let's check this, because sometimes crazy things can be seen here. An envoy from Almorca, this may be another one of those hidden ones. It seems like the chapter starts are usually what caused this. It had been 4 weeks since the Bakram invasion, Vice... Okay, yeah, no, that's not new. Alright, and then brother and sister... Yeah, so okay, these are the cutscenes we've seen. I feel the need to check that, because people have pointed out hidden ones there a few times now. Alright, let's shop.
Oh, there's a...
Hello, young master. Hi, shop master. Alrighty, so what do we got? No new, like, knives or anything like that. Okay, it did say there were new weapons. see, have I used the Balder Spear? I do have one in stock. I just don't use it because the Volge gives me, the upgraded Volge gives me Breach, so that just feels better a lot of the time. Okay, I think the Siege Sword is new. Yeah, okay, well nothing interesting there. Balder Crossbow, that is new. That is new. And it is better than the bowgun. Cool. Not much different though. I would be interested in seeing what the upgrade is for it. Nothing super interesting here. Either Balder legs. Well, I probably will buy these. Yeah. But first let's just check out. There's no new magic. Doesn't really seem like it. Judgment, Exorcism, bonus swiftness, ease. Remove a debuff from a single target. I wouldn't mind getting that. Let's get like 2 of those. Major heal. Okay, any new with each spell charge. Indirect dark spell that transfers some of the caster's MP to a single target. Now that is interesting. Being able to just give my MP to someone else on a character that doesn't need it at the moment. I think I will buy that. Oh, no new, yeah, no new, other spells besides spell charge there. That might have even been there before, I just might not have paid attention to it. Benumb, Shadowbird, yeah. Okay, so we might be getting access to, oh my god, inflicts breached on multiple nearby enemies. That sounds amazing. I really need to get the Swordmaster class. Really, really badly. That sounds awesome. Alrighty, well, we will keep that in mind. And then, yeah, we got like various sundries here that we could buy. Yeah. Blessing Stones, strengthen targets, fortify targets. I just don't like the idea of using consumables because it kind of dips into my money. And like, this would be a very useful one, for example, but it's 1,500. Yeah. Okay. Any new marks we can buy? Not really anything interesting. Okay, well then. I don't think there's anything useful I can craft, really. With, a lot of these things. Oh god. Y'all in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I don't really think there's much I can upgrade here. Of interest. Yeah, I could maybe make some of these. Codex of Jewelry, so... I did get some new kind of gems, right? I thought I got some gems, but apparently not. Never mind, then. Okay, not really a whole lot that I can make. Yeah, and I can't get any new, crafting recipe things, right? There's no new of those. Nope, there is. Okay, here we go. Cool. So, melee weapons 2, ranged weapons 2, smithing armor 2, and Codex of Jewelry 2. Wonderful. Okay, so what can we craft now that I have that? Tiger, Katara. Fist weapon with, it can be stab or rake. But it can't do pierce or that damage. On-hit poison, though. That's useful. I'm not having anyone use claws at the moment. I can't get a Chris or a Balder dagger. That's coming in the future, I suppose. A kidney spike. Oh my god. Designed to slip through chinks in the armor of foes. None of these have like any interesting effects like the Dirk does. Unfortunately. Cora, ooh, the Cutlass inflicts False Strike. Bastard Sword. Ooh, the Claymore. Yeah, the Claymore inflicts Breach as well. That'll be nice. So that'll probably be my upgrade there. Cool. Fortunately, I need to be able to buy one first. Okay, yeah, I mean, Breach is just too good an effect to inflict. Like, the increased damage from some of these other things just doesn't seem worth it over being able to inflict that whenever I want. Balder Spear +1. So what do you do? Yeah, you increase your stats. That's about it. It's okay. But poison on hit, now that could be useful. That would be interesting. Ooh, a Bardiche. I love Bardiche. Yeah, I'm kind of interested in that Scorpion. Warhammer. So currently your Balder Hammer silences. So it looks like we're just going to be looking at some extra damage here. I could give you a warm. Yeah, the War Maul is probably what you're gonna be what you're upgrading to, because it just does bigger damage and it's your other two-handed option. Although I could just give you a shield. We got size. Okay, here we go. Exarch Staff, Mage's Staff. We're finally gonna get some more of those. Beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So we got that to look forward to. Still can't upgrade the Mage's Staff. Still need a Unicorn Horn. But, yeah, that's fine. And then that was just melee stuff. Any new Damascus Steel? What do you do? Resistant to rust and said to be nigh indestructible. Indestructible. Balder Blowgun is what we need. What is the point of this? I mean, it gives good stats, I suppose. But it doesn't have an on-hit effect, which is kind of the point of the blowguns. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just an upgrade to this. Yeah, I mean, so the blowguns might mostly just be stat sticks, which, is a term from, like, CRPGs and RPGs, as far as I know, where it's a piece of equipment or a weapon that you put on just to get the stats from it. Because, yeah, I mean, those damage numbers are not high. Siege Bow. Ooh. And a composite bow. Oh boy, yawn. That is interesting. Heavy crossbow, Balder crossbow, Arbalest's steel bow. Yeah, that does crush again. Okay. And then heater shield. So this is just a sneak peek at some of the stuff we're going to be getting. Finally, a new hat for my wizards. My god. Mage's Robe +1. Yeah. Brigandines. I saw a sorcerer's thing. There it is. Sorcerer's Robe. Okay, we're finally going to be getting some upgrades for some of our various pieces of equipment here. Nice. Okay, and there's the Balder Legs +1. So yeah, I could upgrade these. I could get them and upgrade them. Might as well. Craft materials? I do not have what I need to craft these. Nope. Alright, just craft inventory then. We'll, make like 5 of those. There we go. And Ring of the Horde +1. Yeah. So the only one I have is the Alacrity one. Yeah. Which increases agility. So it makes you more accurate. So the stats. So it gives 5 extra agility. And no other bonuses. I mean, I might as well. Right? Yeah, just upgrade it. I have the Beast Fang for it, so... There you go. Okay, I really need to work on getting some of these other things, though. I can probably get the gems or something, and, like, unicorn horns and stuff. That sounds like something I would get by, like, going through the forest. Restore all HP to a single target. And then, yeah, I can craft... That's 80... Yeah, I can kind of upgrade my leaves. Like, I can craft all of these for... Well, 3 of these. Because I only have 3 magic leaves. So I can just kind of upgrade these. Yeah, like all of these to magic leaves +2, because I have so many bundles of herbs. And then I can upgrade all of those to magic seeds. There we go. Beautiful. So there we go, we've upgraded all of those to the new tier. Nice. Okay, so there wasn't a ton to do here in the shop, but it was something. Let's go ahead and edit the party a little bit here, and then I think we'll probably end this episode off here today, because I don't want to get into another battle and have it take too long, so... Alright, I didn't make too many changes to the party. I put concentration back on Denim here, kept Steel Stance, didn't make any changes to you, or you, or you, or you. But you, I took away your Acid Rain ability that I was, quite frankly, never really using. So I could put on Poison Cloud on you, since you have a higher mind stat and thus a better chance of actually landing it. Donalto, I swapped out your Awaken with Ease, because Awaken just removed Charm and Sleep. This removes any debuff, which is cool. Of course, I wonder if that means Status Ailment too. Is that just, like, I basically assumed this was Asuna. But maybe that's incorrect. Cause, yeah, I'm thinking there's a difference between, like, Status Ailment and, like, debuff, like... Maybe not, though. Maybe, like, maybe that is just a catch-all like Asuna. Asuna's usually pretty good, so I'm hoping this is the case with this one. It's kind of just a catch-all for any status effect you may get, instead of this one just being, like, you know, for a few things here. Or a couple things, rather. Hopefully that's the case. And then you, I gave Spell Charge, because you weren't doing anything with that poison spell anyway. So if you ever have an excess amount of MP, which you can have a giant MP bar, you can give it to someone else. So that's cool. And yeah, I think that's pretty much everything that I just did. So yeah, I think we'll end this one off. We had a pretty long one last time, so I'm fine with having a short one today, and I need to catch up on some of my other recordings, so... Alrighty, hope you've enjoyed this episode of Tactics Ogre, and I'll see you next time for some more.